Austral, a suburb in my community, is a very proud one, and it has deep roots from a long Indigenous history which goes back millennia to its agricultural roots and its recent rapid growth in terms of housing. It's also home to Austral Public School. Among its former students are the late John Edmondson VC, our first Australian-born Victoria Cross recipient in World War II, and the late Nick Lalich, much respected friend of many in this chamber and the former member for Cabramatta. This is a suburb with history, pride and potential, but today Austral is on the map for all the wrong reasons, not because of its hard-working families, its growth, but because of a roundabout, or should I say a diamondabout. In June, Liverpool City Council installed a roundabout at the intersection of 15th Avenue and 27th Avenue. But this was no ordinary roundabout. It was diamond-shaped, didn't follow the original designs, and more importantly, it was extremely unsafe. On the Saturday morning after it was installed, I texted the CEO of Liverpool Council raising my concerns about potential safety issues. A couple of hours later, I received an email assuring me, and I quote, all aspects to make safe were in place, but I can assure you, Speaker, that everything was not safe. Later that week, the chaos was evident. Footage of near misses and erratic traffic behaviour started going viral. It wasn't long before this bizarre piece of infrastructure became a global sensation. Channel 7 and 9 ran stories. There were live crosses on morning television, and international media picked it up. Karl Stefanovic himself labelled it Australia's worst roundabout. The roundabout was so infamous, for a short period it was listed as a notable historic landmark on Google Maps, no doubt by a local rogue. In response, Council ripped it up hastily and once again poorly. But in a twist of irony that only Liverpool City Council could deliver, even the removal became a hazard. A few rainy days later, the works began to wash away and the road service deteriorated. And what was once a poorly designed roundabout quickly became a gaping pothole. The pothole became so large that drivers were forced to slow down and navigate around it, meaning it actually functioned better than the roundabout it replaced. But Speaker, all jokes aside, let's not lose sight of the serious beneath this absolute debacle. Despite a LinkedIn post from the CEO of Liverpool Council claiming, "We move on," I am not moving on, and this episode raises serious fundamental questions about Liverpool Council's capacity to deliver even the most basic of services. Who was awarded the contract to deliver these roundabouts? Who is checking that the work being done is being done to spec? And who signed off on the design? Most importantly, how much is this costing the ratepayers of Liverpool? Let's remember this roundabout was just one of several delivered following an amendment moved on the floor of Council to the budget by the Mayor for a reported cost of $620,000. So I ask again, how many other roundabouts have been built under this program? Are they safe? And do we need to wait for another media frenzy or worse, a tragedy, before we get some serious answers? These and many other questions were put to Council at the July meeting, and like the ratepayers of Austral, I eagerly await some answers. Speaker, this isn't a one-off, it's a pattern. This is a council currently under the scrutiny of a public inquiry, a council where we've heard of $5 million in staff payouts in 3 years, the complete exhaustion of all cash reserves and countless failures of oversight and delivery. This is a council that cannot afford for do-overs. Austral is a growing community. It's on the front line of Sydney's population growth, and there are thousands of new homes going up. There are many young families moving in, and the state and federal government are doing their heavy lifting when it comes to delivering infrastructure. We're investing billions in road, rail and parks. In fact, earlier this week, I was out with the Minister for Roads and the local federal member, Anne Stanley, to announce the next stage in our $1 billion upgrade of 15th Avenue. Which of course is the site of this infamous Diamondabout, and it will also connect Austral through to the new Western Sydney International Airport. But while state and federal governments are delivering on these big announcements and big infrastructure projects, Liverpool Council cannot even get a simple roundabout right. They can't deliver footpaths, they can't build parks, and they certainly can't seem to deliver the road infrastructure that is safe, functional or built to last. Temporary fixes might be good enough for Austral, but might be good enough for council, but they're not good enough for Austral, and Austral deserves better.
Madam